Should you pull on the Phase 1 3.7 banners? An obvious yes if you're going for the new 4-star Kirara. Just keep in mind that if you are going for any 4 stars, make sure you're okay with getting the 5-star and potentially ruining your pity counter. How's it going, everyone? This is Kay, and let's talk about the 3.7 banners and whether it's worth it or not. The 4 stars are decent in terms of meta or tier list. The best one would be Yunjin thanks to her damage buff for normal attack focused characters, one being Yoimiya of course. Getting her at C3 would be most ideal if you can't max her constellations. Changyun on the other hand is a bit more situational. You can pull amazingly fun combos, but sadly, unless you're a super fan of his, he's somewhat of an afterthought. The main highlight of course is Kirara. I have to hand it to Hoyoverse, hate them or not, I'm personally happy that they made her animations quite unique. I've played a lot of gacha games where if they aren't a 5-star character, then more or less they were throwaway units with bad or repeated animations. She's a Dendro character who can generate a shield and appears to be amazing for traversal in the open world. As much as we love OP DPS units or game-breaking characters that will make enemies cry in terror, open world exploration is still a huge part of Genshin Impact and is a reason why it's so popular, and having a character that's great within that area is a win in my book, but maybe I'm just being biased. She is an adorable cat girl after all. For the 5 stars, obviously pull for whoever you like. If you don't have Miko or Yoimiya, aim for the Fox waifu. In terms of gameplay, she can offer more than Yoimiya. Dendro reactions, taser teams, aggravate for personal damage. Most importantly, her electro application has 100% uptime, and it comes from her skill, so you're not reliant on burst. Yeah, Miko is within the top 3 most used electro characters in the game, Raiden and Shinobu being the other 2. Yoimiya isn't a bad character though. She's very easy to use and is great in single target battles. You really need to build a team around her though, while Miko can be an off-field or the main DPS. In terms of constellations, if you already have both characters, again go with Miko. Yoimiya's C1, I don't want to say it's bad, but to be honest, no one really cares all that much about the blaze mark from her burst. Yes, it will increase her attack if you kill the marked enemy, but you'll mainly use her against bosses instead of mobs of enemies, in which case she's not going to get the buff before the blaze mark duration ends. Her C2 on the other hand is a lot better with a pyro buff when she crits, but again, Miko's constellations are better. C1 gives her energy while using her burst, something Miko really benefits from, and C2 improves her totems, which is her main kit after all. So if you are attempting to get Kirara, pull on Miko's banner unless you want to Yoimiya. For the weapons banner, as you know, never pull on the weapons banner unless you got the gems to spare. Both 5 stars give amazing crit damage stats with good attack numbers, so as a stat stick, it's amazing. But in terms of effects, it's a bit more selective, especially the catalyst. Not all characters' damage will come from their skill, and to gain all 3 stacks can be challenging for some catalyst characters. Thundering Pulse is a bit more universal and is best for normal attacking archers. Nonetheless, as mentioned before, these are incredible stat sticks. Is it worth it though? Me personally, it's not worth the risk, especially since you still have a 25% chance to lose out. The 4 stars are okay, best being Witsith, which I assume you have like 20 copies of it by now. Overall, the Phase 1 3.7 banners aren't the worst, nor is it the best. Hoyo is definitely baiting you with Kirara though, and it's 100% working. If you don't really care for her, save for Phase 2, that's when we're talking about top tier level characters. 5-star characters like Kazuha and Alhaitham are totally worth it. Let me know if you're pulling on these banners. I am of course throwing a few 10 shots for Kirara. She's adorable and I really do like her attack animations, and again she's great for traversal in the open world. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for future Genshin Impact videos. Good luck on your pulls everyone, take care.